Welcome to the Stoic Convert, a channel where we share wisdom from the timeless philosophies of Stoicism. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant noise of daily life? The bombardment of information, the pressure to perform, and the endless distractions all seem to cloud our minds, making it difficult to think clearly and act with purpose. In today's fast-paced world, mental clarity often feels like a distant goal, something that eludes us just when we need it most. We are pulled in 100 different directions, juggling responsibilities and reacting to situations without a sense of control. It's easy to become mentally scattered, which only compounds stress and hampers our decision-making ability. So, how do we regain focus and find clarity amidst the chaos? One of the most timeless and effective paths to mental clarity comes from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, practiced methods that help them maintain a calm, clear, and focused mind, no matter the circumstances. Stoicism teaches us to approach life with a sense of order, discipline, and reason, helping us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. By following Stoic principles, we can clear the mental clutter, enhance our ability to make thoughtful decisions, and regain a sense of calm in the face of life's uncertainties. In this video, we will explore 5 key Stoic principles that can help you achieve mental clarity, enabling you to lead a more focused, intentional life. But before we begin, make it a point to always like, share, and subscribe to the Stoic Convert so that you are always updated about the Stoic insights that we share. Let us begin. 1. The dichotomy of control. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is beyond our control. This idea, central to Stoic philosophy, is incredibly powerful when it comes to achieving mental clarity. So often we get caught up in worrying about things that we cannot change, whether it is the opinions of others, global events, or the outcomes of situations. This mental clutter creates unnecessary anxiety and distracts us from what truly matters. The dichotomy of control allows us to focus our attention on the things we can influence, our actions and mindset, while letting go of the rest. By practicing this principle, you can gain significant mental clarity. When you recognize that you cannot control everything, you free up cognitive space to focus on what you can change. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by an upcoming project at work, instead of stressing over every detail or fearing outcomes that are out of your hands, you can focus on the quality of your work, your effort, and how you manage your time. This shift in perspective helps you regain a sense of clarity, because you're no longer consumed by things you can't control. You can act with purpose and focus, reducing mental clutter and fostering a more peaceful, present mindset. 2. Focus on the present moment. Another key Stoic principle that enhances mental clarity is the practice of focusing on the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to live in accordance with the present, recognizing that the past is gone and the future is uncertain. The only moment we have control over is now. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, often reminded themselves to stay grounded in the present, without being distracted by the regrets of the past or the anxieties of the future. By doing so, they were able to think more clearly, make better decisions, and act with greater focus. In modern life, it is easy to become overwhelmed by worries about the future or to ruminate on past mistakes. This constant mental tug-of-war can drain our energy and distract us from what we need to do in the moment. However, when we practice staying present, By paying full attention to what we are doing, not letting our thoughts wander to things we cannot control, we clear our minds and create space for better decision-making. Mindfulness, which is similar to the Stoic practice of staying present, helps us to avoid getting lost in distractions and focus on the task at hand. Whether it's a conversation, a project, or a personal goal, when we commit to the present moment, we regain clarity and effectiveness. 3. The power of reflection and journaling. One of the most effective tools for achieving mental clarity in Stoicism is regular self-reflection, often practiced through journaling. Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca made a habit of journaling as a way to reflect on their actions, thoughts, and emotions. They used this practice to assess their progress, challenge their thinking, and clarify their values. By writing down their experiences, they were able to detach from their immediate reactions and gain a more objective perspective on their lives. Journaling allows us to declutter our minds by putting our thoughts on paper. It helps us untangle complex emotions, track patterns in our behavior, and identify areas of growth. When we take the time to reflect on our experiences, whether it's through writing or quiet contemplation, we gain insight into our motivations, priorities, and mental state. This practice allows us to clear away unnecessary thoughts and focus on what truly matters, providing clarity and helping us make better decisions moving forward. Just as the Stoics used journaling as a tool for mental clarity, we can adopt this practice in our own lives to reflect on our thoughts and actions with greater objectivity and wisdom. 4. The practice of acceptance. Acceptance, or amor fati, love of fate, is a core Stoic principle that encourages us to embrace whatever happens in life, both good and bad, as an opportunity for growth. This principle is key to achieving mental clarity because it helps us release resistance to things beyond our control. We often waste a great deal of mental energy wishing things were different, fighting against circumstances, or worrying about outcomes. This resistance clouds our judgment and distracts us from taking meaningful action. By practicing acceptance, we can remove this mental clutter and focus our energy on how we choose to respond. Acceptance does not mean resignation or inaction. It simply means that we recognize that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. By embracing each situation, whether it's a challenge, a failure, or an unexpected change, we gain clarity in our thinking. We can stop wasting energy on frustration or regret and focus on how we can move forward in the most effective way. Stoic acceptance allows us to remain calm and centered no matter the external circumstances, which clears our minds and empowers us to act with clarity and confidence. 5. Cultivating virtue and purpose. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the cultivation of virtue, which the Stoics saw as the only true good. Virtue, for the Stoics, includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, qualities that are within our control and that lead to a flourishing life. When we focus on developing and living by our virtues, we align ourselves with our higher purpose and create a sense of mental clarity. When we act in accordance with our values, we do not get bogged down by unnecessary distractions or worries. We become clear on what matters most and make decisions that align with our highest ideals. Cultivating virtue also means taking responsibility for our own character and well-being, rather than relying on external sources for validation or direction. When you know what you stand for and act in line with your core values, you experience a sense of inner clarity that guides your actions and decisions. Whether it's showing kindness, standing up for what's right, or making decisions that are true to your personal beliefs, Living virtuously clears the mental fog that often arises from self-doubt or confusion. It also provides you with a deep sense of purpose and direction, which strengthens your confidence and clarity in every aspect of life. Mental clarity is not something that comes easily or naturally in our busy, distraction-filled world. However, by practicing the principles of Stoicism, we can cultivate a clear and focused mind that helps us navigate life with purpose and confidence. The dichotomy of control teaches us to focus on what we can change and release what we cannot, while staying present allows us to direct our attention to the moment at hand. Reflection and journaling help us clear the mental clutter, and acceptance allows us to embrace life's challenges with equanimity. Cultivating virtue and living in alignment with our highest purpose provides a foundation for mental clarity that can guide us through any situation. By adopting these Stoic principles, we can clear the fog of unnecessary distractions and gain the mental clarity needed to lead a more intentional, thoughtful, and peaceful life. This is the Stoic Convert. If this message resonated with you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting and inspirational Stoic insights. Thank you for watching.